and he has offered to share his insight and his wisdom. He has the biggest NeoLife business on the planet. Many of you know him, and he is based in the beautiful Eastern Cape. I can see your beautiful background. Good morning to you, Charlie. How are you?
Morning, Drew. Yeah, great.
Good to have you with us.
Yeah, fantastic.
Good.
Thank you for your wisdom.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. So, guys, I recommend you all make sure you have a pad and a pen or something to take notes on, and so that you can just absorb everything that you're going to hear this morning. And Charlie, over to you. Thank you for joining us.
Good. Thank you very much, Drew. Appreciate it. God bless. Hi, folks. Good morning. It's exciting to be on this webinar. I thank Drew for his wisdom. It got me onto it, because I'm still part of the old school. Anyhow, I want to give you, a lot of you don't know me, a lot of you do. I just want to give you a brief story. Bolton and I started off in this business many years ago. As a matter of fact, it's our 40. We had nothing. We had a rented house, 3 children, and normal people say they broke. We weren't broke. We were just plain poor. We tried everything to get anywhere, and we were really broke. Okay, end of the month came, was always a rough time for us. After the month end was over and no money left, we didn't have any more problems to worry about. Anyhow, I'm going to share a couple of things with you right now. And before I get to we are in life, and we were on the business, I give God all the glory, and Jesus is the head of our home and the head of our business. Now, I want to share something with you. A couple of important things in the business. You know, when we initially joined, we did not have dreams. We didn't even know if we could just make a couple of more rand a month, that would help us tide over month end. And that's one of the main reasons. The dream, and that came later, but I want to encourage you, get a dream and make sure it's not way out and too big. I believe dreams must be achievable. If you set a dream and a goal that's not achievable, you're not even going to try. So I recommend that you have an achievable dream, something you can tick off within the next couple of months, and that will encourage you to have a bigger dream and a bigger goal, and that's as you go. And you know, you'll never leave where you are in life right now if you don't visualize where you'd rather be. So I encourage you to start visualizing yourself as being a big success and achieving the things and the reasons why you got started. And no plans, you'll get nowhere, right? And one thing I want to warn you about, when we started off with a lot of people with opinions, they told us way back in 73, the company wouldn't last, they'd go out of business, this, that, and other, yet the company's just 62 years later going strong. And so I want to encourage you, it's a great company. NeoLife's an incredible opportunity. And I want to encourage you to have your plans and value advice. Don't listen to broke people. I decided to shut off my mind because I had to pay the bank money. I owed the bank a lot of money. So I couldn't afford the opinions of negative people or negative friends. So I just stayed away from them. So the next thing I want to share with you is, in this business, once you set your goals and your dreams, you're going to have to realize you're going to have to touch lives, contact people, talk to people. And in our initial 8 years in the business, none of our friends joined, or family joined our business. They were all totally negative. Maybe we approached them incorrectly. I don't know. Contacting people and talking to people has got to be totally a natural thing for you. It mustn't be a forced thing. It's got to come naturally. I had a week ago, I went, maybe 10 days ago, I went for a yearly blood test, and the lady who did it, and she's going to get into the business, and that's just, I didn't force myself on her. We just started talking about nutrition, about health, and she looked at me and looked at my age, and by the way, blood test come back and I'm 100% fit and well, and that's on 78 years of age. And she ages not in years, it's in your head. I feel young, I feel fantastic, I've got plenty of energy. Now, so contacting people is going to be like breathing. You don't think about breathing. So you're going to think about when you're out there meeting people on the internet, talking to people on the phone, bumping into positive people. Be always conscious of it. I don't force myself on anyone, but I always look for an opportunity. Sometimes people talk about nutrition or their health or finances and whatever. Normally in a conversation, you will soon find out why people are doing it. And next thing I want to share with you is what you confess, you will possess. So be careful what you're confessing in life. Be very careful how you talk. Because you know, God gives us the ability to say the right things if we want to, but sometimes we talk what we don't want, not what we want. So if it's not positive, if it's not uplifting, I recommend that you keep very quiet. The next thing in our business is very, very important, is honesty and integrity. You know, our business, people, we're dealing with people, so your word has got to be good for your word all the time. You've got to care for people, share with people your feelings, your knowledge, your upbringing, but don't share too much. Sometimes when we get a new person started, people tend to want to share all their knowledge and all they've gained in the business. Just keep it very simple in the beginning, right? And I'll give you a little motto, you should write it down, KISS. Keep it simple and straight. In other words, you stick to the point, you talk the truth, and you don't say anything negative or exaggerate or anything like that. And the next important thing in our business that is very important, as you grow your business, you need to structure it. You need to build structure because this business has got longevity. It's got incredible opportunity for you to build in residual income by building structure in your business. Always remember that when you build width, that's people around you, that's immediate profit. That's your people, your customers, your clients. But then as you build downline and you help your new people develop their businesses and grow their businesses, that eventually becomes security. And the further downline and the stronger you can develop your business downline, the stronger your security is. And it's always very exciting to build a stable business that you are building for the future. You're caring for people, you're helping people now. The best thing I want to share with you, never ever, a lot of people sacrifice the future by doing things right now for a short-term gain. Don't do anything for a short-term gain. Rather build with the future in mind. So when you're working with people, work long-term. Decide you want to help them grow. You want to help them get better. You want them to achieve their dreams. You want to help them achieve the reason why they got started in this business. And I think it's the biggest thing you can do is invest in people's lives. That's all we do. We invest in people big time, and I really believe it's the greatest investment you can have. I personally don't invest in things or whatever. And next thing is money. You know, we struggled when we got started financially, and unfortunately, Alta decided to have a separate bank account for our money because they had kept it in my bank, we would not have been able to buy products. So you need to have your product account separate. It's a vital account in my opinion, because the day you can't buy products, your business can't grow, it can't achieve. So it's very important to look after your money and go out there, and when you sponsor people, help them build downlines, help them find their customers and consumers. Go with them when this lockdown's over and demonstrate with them. Right now, you can demonstrate on the internet. It's done very successfully. You can help new people start on the internet. You can launch their business on the internet. You can help them approach their friends on the internet. So many things you can do in this time. And I feel sorry for a lot of people in this lockdown whose businesses are badly affected. But for the NeoLife business, it's been incredible. We just growing like crazy. I have personally never, ever been busy in my life. I'm touching at base with more people than ever before. You're not traveling to people, you're using the internet, you're getting to talk with them, we're doing conference calls or video calls or Zoom calls. And we keep contact with people. So the exciting thing about NeoLife, you can contact people and talk to people in 50 countries. We had someone the other day just got started and say, look, I've got somebody in London, right? Hey, no problem, we can help them get started in London. Or they got somebody in the USA, somebody asked me that question, asked which town, there's someone in Kentucky, so we put them onto someone. So wherever it is, you help your downlines with their new people and help them get on their feet, help them to get self-confident, help them to start taking ownership of their businesses. Because some people come into our business, have a job mentality. Folks, this one, you are the boss. And that's the most exciting, but possibly the most challenging thing, to know you are the boss. So if it is to be, it's up to me, it's up to you. And I want to share something with you. I don't care how long you've been in this business. The things worth learning are the things you learn after you think you know it all. I learn from new people all the time, from new managers, senior managers, directors, world team members, president team members. I keep my ears and eyes open. And it's not me that's so good. I've surrounded myself with incredible people who are far better than what I'd ever be. Because I only passed one standard in high school and failed 3 and left. So I don't have much of an education that way. I've educated myself in business and positive thinking and communicating with people. And those are things that have helped me get a long way in life. So Alton and I have built an incredible business. Maybe you can look out the back. You can't see it. There are no animals right there right now, but you're looking at the water hole right in front of our home where we live. And it's actually part of the dreams which one has. So when we initially started, we didn't dream of anything like this. It was not even in our minds. But those things can happen as you build your business grow. The next thing is, people often look at you and they say, what's the secret to success? What must I do? 3 things you need to do. 1, you need to be humble. Humble yourself. You know, it doesn't matter how big your pin is. It doesn't matter how big you think you are in the business. Always humble yourself. Come down to earth. Because people do not like anyone with a big head or an ego problem or whatever. And the next thing you need to do is be hungry. Hungry for success. Hungry for achievement. Hungry for helping other people. Hungry to see other people grow and achieve. That's the most exciting thing at BC is when we see our people stepping up and achieving levels that are incredible that maybe when they started, they never believed possible. So we need to be hungry. And the next thing you need to do is be the hardest worker around. Folks, this is not hard labor, but you need to be active, be planned. You know, I'll give you one recommendation. Every night before you go to sleep, look at your diary and plan the day ahead of time. And we normally plan the next week ahead of time. And if you don't plan, you're actually planning to fail. So it's very, very important to do your planning and help your new people do exactly the same. And I reckon the biggest thing in NeoLife, we go out of us there and touch lives. Folks, you know, people are sitting outside there. People contact us all the time. I know people who don't have food. I know people who don't have employment. People who've gone on a lockdown and the company says they're not going to open again. And so people have got incredible challenges out there, but we can help them if we decide that we want to put our egos away and let us go and help and humble ourselves and uplift those people, offer them opportunity, help them get started. Some of them might not have any money, but you can work with a business and help them out of their profit. Start paying off a kit or whatever. There's no excuse if you really want to do it. If you really want to touch lives, you'll touch it any way that's possible. So it's important to go out there and just decide we're going to make a difference in this world and touch lives, which we are doing, by the way, incredible difference in lives, people's lives, people have health problems through our nutrition, have helped their bodies heal. Through our business financially has helped them achieve things financially or become a little bit more comfortable, have a little bit more say over their lives. And I think that's important, folks. You know, it's a world we live in is not secure. There are a lot of things out there that are insecure, but if you can build yourself a solid business with NeoLife, it's an incredible opportunity. You know, with the CEO, with listening on Saturday night, with people like that and Jerry Bransfield, I know that the base of this business is 100%. Their leadership is fantastic. Their guidance, their connection in life, they're God-fearing people. And that's why we are growing that way. So let's go out there and touch lives. You know, NeoLife's motto is, let's make the world a healthier and happier place. And it's all in our hands. We can do that, folks. It's very exciting to be on that kind of a mission. You know, I often get asked by people, when are you going to retire? Well, I retired from a normal job in 1974. And why would you want to retire from something you love doing? There's nothing more exciting than seeing other people develop, other people grow, other people achieve, other people become healthier and happier and going places in their life. There's nothing more gratifying than seeing that. So I encourage you, don't hesitate to approach people, to go out there and touch lives and work with them. Don't just sponsor them, don't just sign them up, help them build structure, help them make profit, help them eventually become independent of you, that they start doing what you've taught them to do, what you've showed them what to do. It's no sense you trying to do everything. And folks, I want to share something here. Each and every one of us, there's not one person listening to this webinar or one person out there who does not have talents that they don't even know about. God's put talents into you, abilities into you. He will not put you in this business if he does not believe you could do it, that you could be successful. So even when doubts assail you or things go wrong, as they will, challenge is important. You cannot have a victory if you don't have a challenge, right? So don't worry about challenges, grow out of them, get excited about them, and come out better on the other end. So I recommend you go out of there and remember that every challenge has an equivalent or equal opportunity if you're looking for it. You know, in my life, I've believed that nothing bad happens to me. Things happen to us that might be other people grind down, but I give God all the glory. I thank him for it, and everything that happens, I look for good in it. And I see what I can learn out of it. And I think that's the important thing. It depends on how you see things and how you look at things. You know, a glass of water is either half full or it's half empty, depending on your attitude, okay? So have a positive attitude, have an optimistic attitude. Even when things are not going the way you want them to go, get excited about the future, talk the future. And that is important, folks, really, your self-talk. You see, what you say to yourself when you wake up in the mornings, that is the most important part of the day, to get your attitude right on track. Firstly, be grateful that you did wake up. Many people don't wake up. So get excited about being alive and go out there and apply what God's put inside of you. Because I really believe we're on a mission to really change this world and get people healthier and happier. And, you know, I always say, when you do all these things that we shared here, there's no way you cannot succeed. There's no way you're not going to get to the top. So I want to encourage you, hang on to this new life opportunity, get excited about it, get out there and let's share it with people. In these times, we are growing like weeds. It's incredible to see the growth in the business. And I look forward to chatting to you in the future and seeing your growth and seeing you achieve. So that's all for me for now. Thank you very much. God bless you, and we'll see you at the top.
Charlie, thank you so much. We so appreciate that. We appreciate your time, and I just want to say we appreciate you, and we appreciate your leadership and your commitment to this NeoLife family. And thank you for everything that you do for us, Charlie. We really appreciate that. And I'm just listening to that session and everything that you've spoken about. What I love about it, it follows that value of keep things simple and straightforward. There's nothing complicated there. And I've made 2 pages of notes, and what I admire about that, everything you've spoke about, I watch you implement into your life. And that's what I appreciate this business. It's not a complicated business. Anybody can do it as long as they follow the simple principles and activities that are required to build a business. So guys, my challenge to you this week is take 2 or 3 of the things that Charlie spoke about and implement them into your life. And one of the things Charlie spoke about was, he spoke about being able to connect with people needs to be as easy as breathing. And if connecting with people isn't as easy as breathing for you, then take that and start practicing it. Because remember, at one point, walking wasn't easy for you, but you did it again and again and again until walking became easy for you. And so pick a few things, what Charlie has spoken about today, and practice them this week and until you master them. And then pick a few more and just implement these simple activities into your life over extended period of time. And hey, it took 8 years before Charlie signed anybody from his family into his business. And he kept going. So guys, God bless you all. Have a wonderful, productive week. And we'll see you all on Wednesday night. We have Liz Getz. She'll be talking to us about nutrition solutions for everybody and every budget at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. God bless you all. Have a fantastic week. Thank you very much, Charlie.
Thank you, Drew. God bless. Thank you for your help and your leadership. See you, buddy.
My pleasure.